I probably do have to decide. I tried to mediate and to keep our relationship from changing, but the die has already been cast. Seems like you made up your mind. I was listening to you, Agaki-san, and decided to have a serious talk with Rika-san. After all, a coerced relationship. The situation isn't right. That's what you decided. That's what you should do. Even if you're wrong, at least it was your choice. You won't regret it. Trust me, a cat-like smile in the light of the setting sun. I thank you with a bow of my head. Suddenly a smug fat cat face disappears and I catch a glimpse of an expression appropriate to her age. Stop it. Can't stand it when people thank me. She waves her hands and turns her face away. I can see her profile redden, so I don't think it's merely the sunlight. I is so adorable, Yagaki-san. In the dormitory hallway, two students are talking. One with silver hair, the other, Rika-san. I called out to finally having found the Amitiė partner I was looking for. Ah, look who's here. Oh, Suoh-kun. Will you join the discussion? My fervour is somewhat dampened by encountering this unusual pairing. Go tell Rika when I need to talk. Mate, I'm in the middle of a conversation. Yeah. I'm in a serious debate over which writer from our literature textbook will come out on top in a fight. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the feast. I'm rooting for Yukio Mishima. How about you? She gets going into his endless tangent. Rika asks if it's something urgent. Yes. Oh, Yachiro-senpai, can we stop there for now? This is urgent. Oh, alright. But I want your opinions and homework. The wave of her hand, she shies jauntily away, giving us time to argue. You have no time to argue. You watch in mute amazement as she disappears off into the distance. Let's go. My initiative snatched from me. I do as Rika says and follow after her. I don't think you would call on me, Suoh, she says. It's quiet here. No one interrupts us. We do have to leave school grounds soon, though. Is it going to take long, she asks, as I'm still struggling to speak. When push comes to shove. Doesn't it feel weird to be in an empty classroom like this? She looks happily around the classroom, dyes scarlet in the light of the setting sun. I have no idea how to broach a topic. Came here to tell you we need to stop this relationship and make up with Yuri-san, but I can't think of a single word to say, let alone voice the ones I'd prepared. She smiles happily, the more she smiles at me. The stiffer my lips grow, the heavier my heart gets. Look how striking red the light is in here. Isn't it beautiful? Her spinning round is a beautiful sight, and for a moment it's the only thing that fills my eyes, and my heart until it's replaced by a hopeless sadness. As though I've come to realise that I'm alone in this world. Suoh. Her happy expression clouds over when she looks into my eyes, or with emotion drains from her face. Like a wave putting back from the sand, leaving it an emotionless mask. She knows. The reason why I've called her here. What it is I want to talk about. Could you tell me why it is we are here? I sense quite anger in her controlled words. Her animosity turned towards me. I start to choke up and have difficulty breathing. What do you want me to guess? I want to hear it in your own words, just standing there silently and hoping I get it. That's cowardice. She walks forward, one step at a time, as though pushing into my mind. Should I take a guess at what you're trying to say? That's quite a power move right there, isn't it? Rika-san. But talk about not adding san, right? Do you want to go back on your words, Suoh? Is that what you came to say?
私とした約束を保護にしたい。
Say words I can't bring myself. She says the words I can't bring myself to. My lips tremble and I'm unable to say anything.
その顔。
That face. That means I'm
やっ
right.
ぱりそうなのね。私
I just can't. A relationship like this.
やっぱりこんな風に。
When she finally comprehends the words I managed to squeeze out. She turns her eyes on me, so tragic. I can hardly stand to look at them.
そう。あなたも私を必要としないの。
Right. You don't need me either. Huh?
ねえ。
Hey, Suoh.
スオ。
You can't define
あ
me.
な
You
た
know
は
that,
私には
right?
逆らえない。
I mean,
それは分かっているわよね。だって、まゆりさんの秘密を漏らし
we
ては
wouldn't
な
want
らない。
Yuri-san's secret to get out,
でしょ。
would we? Miyori's secret. I didn't fully think about those decisions then, but I just had to respond like that because she is. Even if the Academy is rather tolerant of homosexuality, Miyori's secret would surely spread beyond the walls if it was revealed. She would leave the Academy for sure.
まゆりさん。
Miyori-san. The melancholy girl standing under a cherry tree as I saw that night. She'll disappear from me. A thought light small spark of anger within me.
卑怯だわ。
You're a coward. My words shake, Rika. I myself shudder at using such strong words and my lips tremble.
そうね。私は卑怯かもしれない。
You're right. Maybe I'm a coward. Oh,
違う。
no.
でもね。
But I have to be. I have a
私に
reason.
は
Even
そ
if
う
I'm
しなくて
slandered,
はな
I...
らない。理由があるの。そう知られても。私は。
I search the self lies behind my glasses for her true intentions.
私はあな
I
た
don't
を
want
失
to
い
lose
たく
you.
ない。あなたまでい
If I
なくなっ
lose you, I'll... She grabs my arm and I let out a yelp. The sound only fans the flames of her fury. I
私
don't want to be
私
a
だってこ
coward.
んな真似は。
Rika.
でもだってしょうがないでしょ。私はいつだって
But I
比較
mean,
されて生きて
what
き
can
た。
I do? I've always been compared to others all my life.
花火師の家に引き取ら
When I
れ
was
て
taken into a Hanabishi
努
household,
力して
I
優
tried
秀
so
であろ
hard
う
to be
と
the
したって。
best.
リカさんの
Rika-san's past. Hand clutching my arm trembles, like she can't keep up with the emotion spilling out of her.
兄の方が
My little brother, who was
私
always
よ
better
り
than
も
me,
優秀で
they took me in, but it was
せっか
pointless.
く引き取ったのに私には
I don't belong anywhere.
居場所
Not
が
in
な
my
い
old
の。
home or my Hanabishi household. Hand grasping me is merciless. Grimacing with intense grip, I speak to her as though admonishing a child. That's
そん
not
な
true.
ことないわ。
I care
私
about
に
you.
はリカが必要よ。でも
But, I mean...
だって
I stare unflinchingly back into her desperate eyes and speak clearly.
居場所がないって言ったわよね。
You said you don't belong
それ
anywhere.
は私も
I'm
同
the
じなの。
same. My father
父が
remarried.
成功して
My new stepmother was very
新しい母からは
strict.
とても厳しい教育を受けた。私はね、リカ。
See, Rika, I came to this academy for a new place to belong, to make new
新し
friends.
い場所。友人が欲しかったからなの。
That's why I came to a school of the Amity system, I continue.
アミティエ制度があるから。
Because you have the Amity system, I got to meet Miyori, Kosaka-san, and Rika Hanabishi.
に出会うことができた。私の居場所はここなの。
This is where I belong. There's no need to force our relationship. This is our place, right? She trembles at my words, and after some hesitation, looks up at me pitifully.
そう、
You're right.
そうね。
We accepted here without even
認め
trying.
なくても私は認められていた。
It's different from at home, she adds. And I reply, that's right.
でも
Even so,
私が
I
居
know I
場
was
所と
looking
し
for
てあ
you,
なたを求めたのは
looking to you
確
for
か
a
だ
place
け
to
ど
belong, but the fact I was pursuing
好
with
きな
someone I
人と
like
して
remains
求めた
unchanged,
のは
Suoh.
変わらない
Will you accept me? Yes, I whisper. She cups my cheeks in a soft hand and turns the watery eyes towards me. And she quietly closes her eyes. You are accepted. I feel like she wants some proof to symbolise it.
彼女の心を
I'll put her heart at rest. This may be a thing to do. She emotionally bared her home situation to me. There's probably no lie in her words. She was adopted into a family and pushed to excel. However, she excelled with someone more intelligent, her little brother, to whom she was always compared. It must have been a terrible, sad, painful life. That's why the emotion I feel vanishes as I feel something warm on my cheek. Tears. I'm crying? Why? For myself or the circumstances? No.
まゆりさん
Mayoi-san. In mind's eye, I see her standing under the cherry trees. Suddenly overcome by an emotion I don't even understand. I pull away. Her lips seem to move, forming the word, why? After casting my eyes downward with an apology, all I can do is just flee from that hateful red room.
さあ行きましょう
Well, let's go. Rikanabishi says that, nonchalantly but not aloof. Okay. I answer, and together, with the Sasaki twins, we head to a classroom. Yesterday, the kiss meant to show I had accepted her.
噛んでしまった
I ended up refusing her. It must have been shocking for her to be rejected. Even so.
ちょっといたずらする
Hey,
のやめ
quit
なさ
messing
い
around. She approaches Ichigo, who keeps playing with her braids as they bounce off her back each step forward.
ついつい動いているのを見つけるとどうもね
But I can't help myself when I see something wiggling in front of me. I beg your pardon, young lady.
動いているものに反応するなんて猫じゃな
So
いん
chase
だか
everything
ら
that moves? What are you, a cat?
猫は八重垣ちゃんのお
Yaegaki
箱
is a
ですよ
cat.
奪っては
You
ダ
can't
メ
take that away from her. The interaction with Sasaki's is not forced. There's no change in attitude towards me. The relationship between Riku and Yuri, which I tried to talk about yesterday.
クラスメートの
Everyone in class has noticed. Everyone has started noticing the weakening relationship between the two, who are such central figures in class. They seem to think it's just Mayuri being polite because of the relationship between us.
何も変わってない
Nothing has changed. What happened in the classroom at Twilight? What I said still hasn't changed anything. But nothing has changed means it hasn't gotten worse, which is good, but it can't go on like this.
ねえスオ
Hey, Suoh. I flinch in surprise as someone suddenly calls my name. Ichigo laughs in obviously startled reaction. Ringo looks at me with suspicion. Ah, what is it?
今日の放課後の
After class
合
today,
唱部の練
we
習
have
だ
choir
けれど
practice, but Mayuri-san said
Mayuri-san
she
は
can't
参加で
come. My heart thumps faster.
どうして
Why not?
何でも
The
美
schedule
術
of
部
a
の
cleaning
先
duty
輩
at
か
the art
ら
club
清掃の
has
順
already
番が変わっ
changed.
たらしいの
So she
だ
told
か
us
ら
she couldn't come to
今日
practice
の合
today.
唱部の練習には参加できないと連絡があったのよそう
Oh. I thought perhaps a change had started occurring without my really realising it, but it seems my fears are imagined.
まゆりさんを話す時の態
Her attitude when she talks about Mayuri-san hasn't changed either. I let out a small, unnoticeable sigh and forced myself to smile back at her. Practice, same as usual. The only thing that's changed is the state of my fingers. Though I'm concentrating hard on being compliment to, so my stepmother doesn't appear. The performance is somehow bland. I play all the right notes, but it doesn't seem like it's a human playing. Seems Kamikado has noticed something is off, but since it's not a problem of technique, all she does is furrow her brows and look at me.
ミスはなくなったけ
I
ど
made no mistakes, but I made no mistakes, but my unease is coming through because of the Cold War. happening between my Amitiė partners. The instant my mind starts wandering thoughts of what I should do. The shadow of my stepmother rises up. She appears before me like a ghost, which is better than appearing at me through a keyboard, but I take in a deep breath and focus back on my keys, then the loud sound of a cathedral door being flung open makes my stepmother's shadow disappear, and my fingers come to a stop. I'll find out why the door was opened next time. Bye bye.